Hey everyone, I have another article here I would like to share. It has to do with another prophetic fulfillment, and it's no mistake that these things are happening so quickly. The article is found on the Jerusalem Post. It says here it was posted today, September 7th. If you scroll down a little bit, well, first of all, there's the headline. Perez proposes UN for religions to Pope at Vatican. And there he is, of course. That's former President Shimon Peres of Israel. And if you scroll down a little bit here, you'll see what this man says. Where is it? Okay, yeah, here it is. And it says, Perez said that the Argentina-born pontiff was the only world figure respected enough to bring an end to the wars raging in the Middle East and elsewhere in the world. First and foremost, we need to understand that all the nations at war now are doing so under Vatican orders. If they refuse to bow to the Pope and change their constitutions to allow for Sunday laws, they simply will be at war. That also means when the Pope declares peace on a global venue, all those under his thumb will bow in obedience and peace will reign on earth, but only after the agreements have been signed, and those under his thumb will in fact commit to a ceasefire. Now still, I'm sure there's going to be rebels and all sorts of battles still raging all over the planet, but with a controlled media, the world's just going to think peace has come to earth. When speaking of the man in Rome, the prophet Daniel says in Daniel chapter 8, verse 25, that through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. As for former President Shimon Peres's suggestion of a united religions formation, most fail to realize that already came to fruition back in June 26th of 2000, wherein the Pope of the day was elected the official leader of the One World Church, and that happened to be John Paul II, which every Pope thereafter now stands in that position. And you can see my July 2000 Truth Provided newsletter that I did a radio broadcast on as well about this, that the One World Church has already officially begun. All I see them doing here with this announcement is making that act of 14 years ago appear more binding in the world today. As Daniel the prophet also predicts, this act of the Pope is going to be his last. Once done, he shall be broken without hand because he comes against the Prince of Princes there. Now, also keep in mind that this Jewish leader is fulfilling the prophecy in yet another instance. I recall many years ago when I was a young man, I saw an international news report wherein the reporter asked an Orthodox Jew on camera how they were able to cope with being in war for so long. I remember this very clearly when the rabbi answered, where he said, if the Antichrist himself appeared offering us peace today, we would follow him without question. Now, Jesus himself said to the Jews in John chapter 5, verse 43, that I am come in my Father's name, and ye receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him ye will receive. The Jews have openly rejected Jesus as Messiah, of which all Old Testament prophecies confirmed he did so in the name of the Father. And for a good-sized collection of those prophecies, just go to the prophecy section of the website, go to Prophecy Study Tools, and then go down to Jesus in Prophecy. There's quite a bit of prophecies here from the Old Testament that where I show were fulfilled in the New. And this is nowhere near all of them. But this is a good jumping off point if you want to do a study in this respect. Now, even though the Jewish nation still proclaims a viciously anti-Christian stance toward who they claim is the Christian Messiah, they have repeatedly and now publicly accepted the Pope who comes in his own name on camera. But it doesn't end there. Soon, Satan himself is going to stand before the world as Messiah. And he's also going to be coming in his own name. And the majority of the Jews, as well as all the rest of the lost on this planet, are going to accept him with open arms. Prophecy will be fulfilled. There's no getting around that. Hope and pray you are blessed. Please share this video with as many as possible. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching. God bless.